Good morning, fiberologists. It's Tony from the Fiberology Lab, and this is the weekly lab report. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I am live on Facebook and on YouTube. And just remember, if you are watching this on the replay, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel or turn on notifications for our Facebook page. That way you know when I go live. I'm always live on Monday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern time zone, just to kind of give you a rundown of what's happening this week in the lab. I'm in a new place today. It's a little echoey, but we'll get there. I found a little office space so I could do some more videotaping without having screaming babies and cats meowing in the background. Not that that's a bad thing, but it distracts me. So I'm testing out a new space. It's a little echoey in this office space, but I have to put some carpeting down and some rugs and some more quilts on the wall. But I'm just excited to be here because it helps me focus a little bit more on what I want to do, where I'm going with the business. So come on in and say hi and where you're from. And don't forget, you're always welcome to share this because it's a bunch of information that if you aren't on our email list, you're going to miss it. Or if you are on our email list and you don't read our emails, this is the easy way to catch up. So good morning, Miss Connie. How are you? Good to see you. Hey, there's Julie. Good morning, Julie. Hey, Miss Christine. Good to see you guys this morning. I hope you all had a good weekend. Did everybody get some sewing in? Actually, I did. I taught the professional tote class on Saturday afternoon, and we did pretty well. We're all getting there. So this is an intense class, and it's going to change how I do some teaching in the future. But I'm really excited that we have 5 students. They all decided they wanted to do it virtually. It's going to be fun. Hey there, Linda. Good morning to you. Hello, Miss Pat. Good morning to you. Good morning, Miss Judy. It's so wonderful to see all my favorite fiberologists. Everybody's my favorite, just saying. But so if you're watching this on the replay, you're my favorite as well. 4 quilts on the long arm. Christine, you are gung-ho. You are like cutting it up. Awesome job, Christine, knocking out those quilts on the long arm, getting some work in. And hey there, Linda from Connecticut. Good to see you this morning. Well, thank you. You can see them? Wasn't sure if you could see them. I've got hair going everywhere today. So, and I noticed it after I kind of set everything up. My shirt matches my quilt and my earrings. So I'm all color like coordinated today. It's kind of crazy, Hey there, Teresa. Good morning to you. I've only had 1 cup of coffee. But because I'm in a new space this morning doing this video, I forgot all my show and tell. That's all right. You can watch me tomorrow on Tuesday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I will show you all the things I was going to show you today again. So hello, Miss Pat from Oklahoma. Good to see you this morning as well. So let's go ahead and go also what's going on in the lab this week. If you don't mind, make sure 100 degrees all week. Yikes, Teresa. That's not normal for where you're at in California, I don't think, because you're in northern or mid-north California. So those ACs units are going to be cranking up this week, aren't they? Hey there, Denise from Las Vegas. How fun is that, Denise? And you're up? You should be sleeping in. How funny. Oh, that's great. Hello, Miss Beth from Buffalo. Good to see you. And hey, Miss Vicky from Minnesota. Good to see all of you this morning. So let's gotta go over what's going on in the lab. Hopefully some of you signed up now because I don't see who signs up. But the Stitch Up Stories for this month was yesterday with Michelle Watts. It was another great adventure. We had winners, we had lots of information. And what's the best part about Stitched Up Stories is if you purchase it and you can't make the video, you can rewatch it because we don't send out a link. Jen sends out a link from it for the recording so you can rewatch it for the next 7 days, which is kind of cool. Stitched Up Stories is an awesome thing to do. We are working with 11 other shops. Our wonderful friend Jen from the Little Shop of Stitches is the hostess, and she sits there and engages with a designer who makes patterns or fabric and just kind of talks to them about their thought processes, their personal stuff, and it's just intriguing. And we're inquiring. I mean, how many of you look at the back of somebody's quilt before it's put together? Yeah, well, even if it's put together, y'all look at the back of the quilt because you're curious. We're all that way with designers as well. So Michelle Watts was yesterday. I'm loving Stitched Up Stories. Unfortunately, I missed both of them, but I got to see them on the replay. That's kind of cool. The next Stitched Up Stories is let me get my on the list here. Susan Ziegler, who is our designer for OK Patterns and Tia Quilting Patterns. If you don't know what those patterns are, watch. I'll have some of those coming in at the end of the month. Is a 5-yard pattern, which I like. Take 5 yards of fabric, 1 yard of each fabric, and put together. And she has a method using your hand on how to manage it out. I'll talk more about that later this week, but I just want you to be aware of Stitched Up Stories. I highly encourage you to investigate and join it. So we have her coming up in September. And in October, we have two. I'm so excited for October. October, we have Carmen Guedes, who does the 10 Stitches or 10 Sisters fusible product, which is a whole nother process, very similar to QuiltSmart, but yet very different. And I'll talk about that during October. And then we have Danielle Stout. I love Danielle Stout. I am so excited. When I read that this morning, I'm like, oh, Danielle Stout. Very, very, very fond of her and her patterns and her strip tube ruler, which I show all the time, and how to do half square triangles and other ways to use it. So two great designers coming up in October. We have another great designer in September. You guys don't want to miss this. This is like the launching pad of this. So it's $20. You get an hour-long Zoom with these designers, and you get a recording for 7 days and opportunity to win prizes. What's holding you back? What's holding you back? So you can go to stitchedupstories.com and register and check out all the ones we have coming up. It's so much fun, so much fun. Oh, Denise watched the Stitched Up Stories replay yesterday. Oh, well, that's a good way to watch it. That's a great way to watch it on the airplane. And Connie says, I've inspired her to press seams open. It makes a difference of resulting. Yes. Let's talk a little bit about pressing. I like to press my seams open, especially on half square triangles, anything that has an angle on it. One, it allows less bulk in the seam. And then two, you can manipulate if you have to make it keep that point. Now, not everybody likes pressing seams open. It's okay. I don't care. So you take it or leave it, get all the information that you can, and then you decide. But thanks, Connie, for that shout out, because I do like pressing my seams open. So, and then Christine says the same thing, especially with half square triangles. I didn't even read that comment until I blabbed out my information. So anyway, Stitched Up Stories, check it out. And again, thank you for Jen of the Little Shop of Stitches for hosting and allowing us to be a part of this collaboration, along with 11 other shops. Well, one of the shops, sorry, so the other 10 shops. So that's pretty exciting because we're at the beginning of this. I can't wait to see what's going to happen by next year. So, all right, what else is going on in the lab? This month, our feature brand is QuiltSmart. Again, I have all these great show and tells to show you, but they're at my home and not in the new office. But this month, because it's a feature brand, I'm giving you 10% off any of the products I carry in stock. I am ordering. I have another shipment coming this week, so there's going to be some more new things. I showcased last week the stocking and the new Harry Potter fabric we have in. So you might want to check that out in our website at thefiberologylab.com, or you can go into the app, because the app is where it's at. So just keep that in mind, that all this stuff I talk about is in the app. So get 10% off. You do have to use a code when you check out. It's super simple. Make sure it's all capitalized and make sure it's all one word. All you got to do is type the word QuiltSmart, all capitals and all one word, in the code when you go to checkout, and it'll take 10% off of any of the QuiltSmart products we have in hand. So good morning, Miss Judy. Good to see you. And Christine says, as a long armor, she loves anyone who presses seams open. That is awesome. Christine, my long armor, used to say she liked to half seam on her backings. On the backing fabric, she would like half seams, a smaller stitch length, and then those seams even pressed open. So just, I don't know how you present that to your customers there, Christine, but that's what I do. It makes everything like that. The needle's not going to jump while on the long arm and skip a stitch. Just so you know that there's a lot of things with long arming that your long arm would appreciate. So, and Christine, you probably also hope that everyone gives you a lot of extra backing, or you make sure it's square, which most people don't square their backings because we don't think of it. We just put it together and hand it off to you. So, but I encourage you to also square your backing or give 6 inches extra all the way around. You don't have to worry about it. That's what I do. That's what I do. All right, what else is going on? So, a weekly demo. I did a weekly demo. I apologize. It's supposed to post at on noon on Fridays, and somehow it's been setting up and posting on Saturdays. This week we will be Friday with a new video with a new demo on YouTube and on Facebook. And this week's demo is the gadget cushion. I had to make sure I say it properly. And it holds your phone again. Pretend this is here's my phone. Pretend it looks like this. So I don't have that sample with me this morning, but again, you watch that demo this week on Friday through our YouTube channel or our Facebook Live. It's always easy to go back, especially if you're on Facebook watching this live because the notifications came up. But in YouTube, if you subscribe to our channel, you'll get those notifications as well. And I've noticed it's a lot easier to find our videos in YouTube because I've kind of put them in a playlist, so you can find them like this Friday demos. I think it's demo products. Excuse me, and then you can find all our previous ones as well. And instead of trying to go through Facebook and look through it, so keep that in mind. Notifications are your friend, and YouTube is probably the better place to find the video after I run it. So Christine says, I'm dealing with some this week that are going to be issues. Yeah, that's the way it works sometimes being a long armor. But Christine, I'm sure you know how to work around it. I encourage you to make a little cheat sheet that you hand out to your customers before they give you quilts. But that's up to you. I'm not telling you how to do your business. But I understand. I understand the frustration long armors go through. All right, so and I did flower sprouts last week for our weekly demo, so you can go back and check that out. And just remember, all the products I'm demoing are available in our online store. So the other thing I'm going to talk about is the fall retreat. It is coming up. It's a virtual retreat. It is September 30th through October 3rd. You're going to get a box, a hard plastic box, project box, bunch of goodies to eat, and then also some tchotchkes that are special just for the retreat people, and an entire kit for a mystery quilt. I do offer it in two sizes, in a twin and a queen size. And I've seen. I'm stuttering. We've already done the test pattern. We have it already and done up, and people love the design. Super simple, and so it's not going to be frustrating. You can complete this in the 3-day weekend. We do a happy hour, we do sit-in Zooms, and we do door prizes. So it's something it's really fun to do in the comfort of your own home. Like I said, we still have available spots for you, the twin size or the queen size. But we are cutting them off August 30th. You can't sign up for the fall virtual retreat after that point because we are going to be making kits that first week and getting them out so they are in hand before September 30th. So check that out on our website as well. All you got to do is type the word retreat in the search bar on the main page, or if you're in the app, again, just type the word retreat when you do the search and you'll find it there. That leads me to our next retreat. I am so excited. I'm trying to hold it all in. Hold it all in. Next retreat is going to be here in Palm Coast, and it's going to be an in-person retreat. It is with my good friends, Becky and Tracy, who own Sew and Stitches out of Pocatello, Idaho. I am so stoked. They have become, or by the time they come, they will be certified teachers for 180 Designs, Tucker University tools. And they're going to do a whole week on how to make your half square triangles, your combo blocks, V block, geese. You're gonna have so much fun with all these different techniques, and they're gonna teach you how to use the rulers and then how to make an amazing project with it. We're gonna do it. We're hosting it in a hotel. So we're still working out the logistics. I'm hoping to have it all ready for you by tomorrow night in our live sale there. Right now, we are looking at about $6.99 for early pre-sale, and we're going to be able to do monthly payments for you to pay before January. So you're saying, what's the dates? January 28th through the 30th. It's a Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and it will be located in a Hilton Garden Hotel really close to my house. That's the best part. I might get a hotel room. I might not. I haven't decided yet. And we'll have a blocked set of rooms. We'll have food for you. And we have some other things going to plan. So watch for that tomorrow evening. Only 20 spots. Only 20 spots. And the reason I say it like that, because they are going to offer it to their customer base as well. And so I really feel it's going to sell out really quickly. So just watch for that information tomorrow evening, and then I will pop it in the email. I'll pop it in another email later this week. We will send out probably 2 emails this week. So excited. So excited. What else we got going on for the weekly lab report? I'm looking at my list. I'm still working through adjusting. As you guys know, we've only been in Florida since the the end of May. We are working on the 3rd month, and we're finally feeling settled. That's what I said. I'm in the new office space, kind of allows me to have a conversation without lots of distractions. So I'm also will be doing some more virtual classes. Don't forget, also with QuiltSmart theme of the week, we did a virtual class for the Bitty Mitty Amando bag. We are rerunning that again in October 8th. It's an all-day class. You sit and sew. I give you some prep work. It is available in the website or in the app. You just type in the word MIDI, M-I-D-I, and it'll pop right up, and you can sign up there. We only have 4 spots left. And also, don't forget our community classrooms, not this Saturday, but it's the next Saturday, the 4th Saturday? I think so. Next 4th Saturday of the month is our community classroom. You come on in. I'm available for you to help you with any process you need to do. We just sit and sew and talk and engage with other fiberologists. And it's $10 to kind of secure your spot to come in. That way we know I'm not overcrowding the room. I have a room open for about 12 people. It's all by Zoom. You sit at your sewing machine, you get to talk to people, and you get to ask for help and guidance. That's what we're there for. So that is, I don't know what the date is of the 4th Saturday of the month. It is the 27th, and it is from 10 to 2 Eastern time zone. So does anybody have any questions? I feel like I rambled. I did. I'm sure I did. I checked off a list and I rambled all the information. Just remember, we do have an email list you can be a part of, and you can get all this in your email on Mondays. How do we do that? You just go to this link here, bit.ly/Fiberology Lab, Fiberology email, and you'll get on our email list. So you get our information every Monday afternoon. Actually, I think we send them out at 6 o'clock on Monday afternoons. So, but that is a high level view of what's going on this week. Don't forget, I do go live on Tuesday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern. I will have another demo product, a gadget cushion, on Friday at noon Eastern. Hopefully it will work right this week. I try to pre-schedule everything because I don't have time to remember to step in and do it at the times I say I'm going to. So I pre-schedule everything, and it did it weird the last 2 weeks. So hopefully this week it'll get it right. So you guys know how to reach me. If you have any questions, you just email me at info@fiberologylab.com, or you can call me or text me 865-294-5612. You would like a demo on how to do cornerstones. You mean for borders, Connie? Is that what you're asking? I think we can do that. So borders, because that makes me think of miter borders too, which would be another good video. Cornerstones. If that's what you mean for like borders or like sashing, maybe even, I can do that. Not a problem. Do that too. Sashing. Thanks for that suggestion, Connie. I will go ahead and now add to my list. I have another piece of paper in my box over there that has all the things that I would like to do, like demo videos, and have them available for you guys, and create a little demo library for you to always go back to reference. And just remember, when I do demos, it's just my way of doing something. So if you have watched other people and they have another way that works better for you, that's fine. I'm not offended. And I encourage you to actually kind of get information from several different places so you can find the best fit for your mindset on how you do your hobby. So as long as you're happy with the final result, that's all that matters. It's all that matters. So thanks, Connie. I will put that on my list and get that going this week. Now here in this little space, I'll be able to do a lot more videos. I'm so excited. It's so exciting. Hey, Brenda, I'm about to wrap this one up, so you're going to have to rewatch on the replay. That's okay. I love it when you rewatch on the replay if you are watching now. And thank you so much for commenting because that allows me to know that this is valuable information. So you guys have a great Monday. Thank you for showing up live and thank you for watching the replay. And I will be back next Monday with a weekly lab report. But again, you can see me later this week at 8 p.m. tomorrow or Friday for my demo. You guys have a great Monday, and remember, we are friends, fibers, and fun.